Hi, I'm Dr. Ginevra. This is day 25 in 30 Days of My Fibro Life, and I'm going to be talking about some sneaky and fun ways that we can tame the hyperactive stress response that is happening in fibromyalgia and which causes so much of the downstream effects: muscle pain, muscle tension, fatigue, interrupted sleep, poor quality sleep. So, we know that there's a lot of ways that we can activate the relaxation response, which is the opposite effect of the stress response. But when you look at lists, even in like my book here, when you look at lists of ways that you can activate a relaxation response, a lot of it can feel like work, whether it's, gentle exercise, biofeedback, meditation, acupuncture, things that seem like one more thing we need to do. And I was reminded actually that there's a few things at the bottom of the list that we don't get to talk about much. And today I had the great joy of playing with my almost 4-year-old niece. And as I was watching her bop about her day, she had fun pretty much doing everything that she did, whether it was like helping me in the garden or, whatever she was doing. Like, she was fascinated by the wind coming out of my air conditioner, how it made her hair go up, and it was just causing her to giggle, and it was so adorable. And I was like, God, fun, that's a concept. And then I remembered, wait, actually doing things that give you joy, aka fun, has been shown to induce a relaxation response and lessen your stress response. So I think in fibromyalgia, we tend to end up expending so much of our spoons, our energy, on just surviving, getting through the day, taking care of the kids, putting food on the table, getting to work, dealing with all of that, the kind of in the survival mode, that there's really not any extra energy or bandwidth or, frankly, sometimes even time for fun. But if you think about anything that you enjoy, whether it's gardening, whether it's, knitting, whether it's a hobby that gives you joy, anything that puts you in that zone where you're kind of not thinking about the rest of the world, you're just focused on whatever that pleasurable activity is, that actually induces a relaxation response. So we need more fun and more joy in our lives, and that is a way that we can actually help fight fibromyalgia in a fun way. The other thing that can really help induce a relaxation response is anything that activates the vagus nerve, and that's the nerve that kind of is the nerve that's kind of the highway of the relaxation response. So, the fight or flight response is the opposite of the relaxation response, and anything that activates the vagus nerve will have the effect of giving us that relaxation response, which kind of quiets down the fight or flight response, because we can't be in both at the same time. So anything that increases relaxation response is going to reduce the fight or flight response. So the other thing that we can do is anything that activates the back of our throat, particularly the muscles at the back of our throat. So simple things like gargling salt water or gargling anything for 30 seconds can induce a relaxation response. And the other thing that really can activate that part of the body is singing. And believe me, you do not need to be a good singer, because I am a terrible, nearly tone deaf singer. But I remember actually that one thing that got me through one of the worst times of residency, which was like the ICU, like these 24 to 36-hour shifts, and as I was driving to work, and I was just dreading them, and my body was just so tense, and I was so filled with just anxiety and fear, and I started singing Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a very entertaining song, and I can tell you is a really good one to belt out. And anything that you can belt out, anything that really activates the muscles in the back of your throat, will completely benefit you, as it reduces the fight or flight response and increases your relaxation response. So I thought I would point your attention to the fact that I did put on here in the Fibro Manual things that give you joy. Singing. Let's remember that there are fun ways that we can take care of our body and activate the relaxation response for ourselves. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, stay fierce.